Hi, my name is Keith, and today I just want to go over Manchester United's tactical weakness, especially after yesterday's game against Stoke City, where Manchester United drew 2-2 against the Potters. Before this game, Mark Hughes, the Stoke City manager, went on record to say he saw some tactical weaknesses in Manchester United, and he intends to exploit those. After the game, he was so happy with his boys. He even went on to say his boys took advantage of the United side. But the curious thing is, before this game, Manchester United had won 3 of their 3 games. They scored 10 goals, conceded 9. They seem to be a well-oiled machine. So what was Mark Hughes talking about? That's what I'm going to go through with you today. I think what Mark Hughes was talking about was United's lack of natural width when they attack. Manchester United, when one checks all of Manchester United's goals, especially this season, they've come through the middle, mainly through obviously Mkhitaryan creating those chances. But they lack that natural width when, say, the central part of the pitch is congested, to use the flanks to create something. Obviously, Mourinho wanted to buy Perisic, and it didn't happen. But anyway, what really happened yesterday? Stoke City started with the wing-back system they used against Arsenal, but the difference between the Arsenal game and the Manchester United game is the wing-backs, Peters and Diop. They were both very, very high against Manchester United, unusually so. Why? Because Mark Hughes knew Manchester United lacked that natural width to exploit those spaces. So rather you push your wing-backs very, very high up, and then there will be a threat in the attacking third. The first goal, Eric Choupo-Moting's first goal, came from Diop. He was in the final third. The ball was on the other side of the pitch, so you would expect him to be tucked in a little bit to provide some defensive cover. But he was way up in the final third because Damian is not going to threaten anything, and Eric Peters as well was in the final third. And obviously there was a clip ball to Diop, and then he crossed in for Eric Choupo-Moting to score. Again, I think around the 62nd, 63rd minute, Peters on the right flank was Peters and Diop. They were both in the final third, and then Peters whipped in a good cross where Jesse almost scored. Actually, De Gea had to produce one of the best saves of this season to stop that ball from going in. So that threat went on and on. Obviously, Manchester United conceded the second goal because of Jones' poor marking, and then you can go on to say Manchester United's lack of tempo in their passing also contributed to this result. But this weakness is not just about this game. We know Manchester United came to this game with 17 players coming from the international break. They were a little bit jaded, but they have a genuine problem. They lack that natural width, even against Leicester City. The space between Fuchs and Simpson, the right back and left back respectively, was so small. They blocked all the channels in between, but they left a lot of space on both the flanks. Now on the right side, you can say United compensate for that with an overlapping Valencia, but on the left side, whether it's Blin or Damian, they both lack the ability to get to the final third and then whipping in good crosses. I think that's what Mourinho needs to work on. Obviously United cannot buy anyone now, so most likely he needs Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw is the only solution now, because Martial and Rashford are very good crossers of the ball. But let's be honest, they want to drift inside, they want to shoot, they want to score, and once in a while they go to the byline and then they clip in something nice. But their natural instinct is to cut inside and then shoot and then do something. So either Mourinho works with the boys, Martial and Rashford, that is, so that they can stay a little bit wider and then help the fullbacks, or sometimes allow the fullbacks to work at an angle, get inside, and then drift outside and then whip in across. If United keep on playing like this, I think they will lose more points. I genuinely think so. So either United play more expansive football with Martial or Rashford, or they push both fullbacks, like what obviously Tottenham like how Tottenham play. Tottenham play with their attacking midfielders, Dele Alli and Eriksen are both natural number 10s, so to say. They want to drift into the half spaces and join Harry Kane in scoring. But the fullbacks, whether it's Eric Peters or Kieran Trippier and Ben Davies, they all want to go very high, and then they whip in crosses. So the fullbacks provide that natural width. Sometimes they play with a wingback system. So I think either United tend to a wingback system with natural wingers, or they can play with the back four system that they've been working with, but allow the fullbacks to go very high up and then whip in those crosses. I don't see. Obviously, Valencia has been doing this throughout the season already, and I think you keep on doing that. That's okay, but I don't see Blind or Damien doing that job. So I think those are the two options that Jose Mourinho has. One, have Martial or Rashford stay a little bit wider and then whip in those good crosses, or have Luke Shaw give you that threat. Please let me know what you think, and in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.